How's it going, YouTube? Dr. C3 here, and we are officially back with a brand new draft league. The Gpbar, otherwise known as the Global Pokemon Battle Association, reserved or revised. It's going to be a brand new draft league, and it's going to be uploaded here. As of right now, I'm currently a moderator of the league. The owner is Mr. Carbonite, of course, and we have determined that we're going to be uploading here. We may upload to an official Gpbar channel moving forward, but that's still up in the air at the moment. So until then, we're going to be uploading all content here. And what do I mean by all content? So moving forward, we're going to be doing a weekly video. It's going to cover an overview of the league, the kill leaders at the time, and some of the top plays of that week. We do have a draft stream with material and content coming up possibly in the future. That's still up to further discussion as well. But until then, you're going to get these weekly videos, and I hope you guys enjoy. If there's anything you think I should change moving forward, please let me know in the description of the video below. That'd be greatly appreciated. But let's start off kicking the league by, let's kick off the league by announcing some of the coaches here. We have the Kona Cramorants, coached by yours truly, Rosemary God. We have the Toronto Machamps by Gpbar, I believe that's how you pronounce it. The Glister Goals, a rebrand from the Enigmatic Elect Mortars by Mr. Carbonite. The Irish Igglybuffs, hosted by Jules, another moderator of the league. Lazy Littens, hosted by Shiro. The Toxic City Toxtricities by Daniel Plays. The St. Louis Swablues, hosted by Juror. Charlotte Corviknights, excuse me, by Bloody YouTube. The Seattle Seadras by Shempedy, who may be co-hosting this in the near future. Dublin Driftlums, hosted by Liam. Chicago Fire Chandelures by Shandy, and yours truly, all the way at the bottom of the rankings for week 1, the Kingston Kecleons, aka me. So, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Overall, you can see that there was a lot of close games in week 1, with Rose and Gpbar obviously coming out there. So it's something that you like to see here, and I'm sure as we move forward there's going to be a lot more, I don't even know what word to use, I guess competition moving forward. There's going to be a lot of shifts, so this obviously isn't going to be the standard moving forward. And yeah, I'm excited. I think we should move on to the kill leaders. Here we are with the individual Pokemon leaderboards at the time. I realize upon recording this video that you guys don't really know the teams and what Pokemon belong to, obviously what teams at the time, because there was no draft stream. So I may post a video just resolving that quickly after this one, just to make the Pokemon leaderboards have some sense here. But kicking off in the top 3, we have Hawlucha by the Glister Goals, Incineroar by the Irish Igglybuffs, and Zeraora by the Kona Cramorants. All 3 very powerful Pokemon of their own right, and it's not really a coincidence to see them so high up in the leaderboards, especially given that there's only been 1 week. Incineroar is kind of surprising, and we do see Sudowoodo as the 4th Pokemon, but we're going to be addressing that in the top 3 plays this week, so get excited for that. Alright, we are officially back for the top 3 plays of the week. This match is going to be against the Glister Goals versus the Seattle Seadras, and as you can see, this play comes very early on, specifically turn 4, but I wanted to have a precursor of turn 3 to set the stage. So in this moment we have a Kamala against a Rillaboom, and if we play through it, we're going to see that the Grassy Glide knocks out this Kamala. Now, it sets off a red flag for Carbonite. He now understands, okay, this Rillaboom is choice locked into Grassy Glide. So the most appropriate response is to get in his Mega Sceptile. Now, Mega Sceptile can do a lot of things in this situation. It can threaten with Dragon Pulse, it can threaten with a Grass move, it can threaten with other coverage like Earthquake on the Tapu Koko. So it now has to make a 50-50 what is going to come in, the Goodra or the Tapu Koko or the Heatran. So in your mind, maybe it's not a 50-50, you want to go for the Earthquake, just giving you a little bit of a heads up, this is a physical Mega Skeptile. Most of the time we do see a special set with like Leaf Storm, that's the standard set. This Goodra was designed to take on a special Mega Skeptile. It is AV, it has a lot of special bulk. So we're going to see here, this Travis Barker does switch out into the Goodra, and Carbonite does make the prediction correctly, and he Mega Evolves, and he goes for a very, very fierce Dragon Claw. That's going to make it so there's a 2-shot on Lebowski. Obviously, this Goodra isn't going to be fast enough for this Mega Skeptile, even if it was Scarf. I still think Mega Skeptile would have had the speed on it. So it is now forced to switch out. And you're going to see here, too, that even though the prediction wasn't made in that instance, it didn't matter because there is now a Goodra at 28%, I believe. 34%, I'm sorry. But still, 34% health for a Goodra. It's not living most of anything on the other side on Carbonite. A Krookodile, a Tapu Lele, a Hawlucha. It's not going to live a hit from that. So it was one of those early on predictions. High risk, high reward. Pays off for Carbonite. Our second play of the week goes to the Toronto Machamps, Kabreb versus Old Man Shandy in the Chicago Fire Chandelures. Now, we can see that there is a Sudowoodo on the screen. Now, typically, you're going to see Sudowoodo in more of a defensive role with Stealth Rocks, although this thing has already clicked Head Smash once in the game at turn 18, and it is really trying to gain momentum here. You're going to see it's going to take a Drain Punch very well from a Hoopa Unbound and just completely one-shots with a Head Smash. Again, raises up some red flags here, so we're going to see a Klefki come in, try and kill with Foul Play, does virtually nothing, right? You're going to see him get up the Stealth Rocks, which is pivotal to make sure that Salazzle and Aerodactyl isn't going to be able to come in without gaining some sort of advantage there, right? So Kabreb really setting himself up with victory with the Sudowoodo here. And you're going to see the Aerodactyl come in, and turn 21 is the big key moment. So you're going to see here that Aerodactyl does go for the attack as he goes for Sucker Punch and misses the Dual Wing Beat. Now, I understand that missing the Dual Wing Beat is very unfortunate, but Sudowoodo knew in that instance it is going to go down to virtually any hit if there was the Earthquake, if there was the Dual Wing Beat. So it was really a no drawback play for him to click Sucker Punch there. You already stacked up a body with Hoopa Unbound, already got Klefki. That's 2 for a Sudowoodo. It's a very low tier pick. Good thing to say, hey, I'm going to stay in and I'm going to make sure that, you know, I get a little bit of chip damage off. Worst comes to worst, he misses the Dual Wing Beat if he's got it. If he's got the Earthquake, he probably knocks me out anyway, so I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch. Great play on Kabreb's end. And you're going to see it pays off here as the Dual Wing Beat does miss. Now, going into turn 22, they're going to go for the Roost to try and make sure that they preserve this Mega Aerodactyl. And Sudowoodo says, you know what, I already got the chip on you, so if you do want to Roost, I'm going to Head Smash again. It's very it has no drawbacks. I'm going to get damage. If you come and kill me, that's great. I already did what I needed to do. Otherwise, I'm going to make sure you don't recover and just going to stand. Look, you have to kill me or you have to knock me out to make sure that you get back up to full. I wholeheartedly agree with this play. I think turn 21 with a Sucker Punch, very pivotal there, because had they landed the Dual Wing Beat, had they landed the Earthquake, would have been a different story. But now we're in this match where Shandy really has to ensure that they knock out this Sudowoodo, and on top of that, their Aerodactyl lost virtually all their health. So you're going to see them roost up again, you know, really hoping for something, a Head Smash, miss, whatever, and you're going to see it does knock out that Aerodactyl. So Sudowoodo saying, come and get me, and eventually it's going to catch up here with the Heat Wave, but it did what it needed to do, right? 3 kills for Sudowoodo. Can't beat that. All right, and finally, we get to the top play of the week for the GPBAR Week 1 weekly recap. Wow, that's a lot of W's. We have Jules here in the Irish Igglybuff versus Bloody in the Charlotte Corviknights. Now, we're already pretty late in the game. You can see there's very few bodies gone down. It's a very, very slow game here. Bloody is really relying on a full Trick Room team. You see the P2, you see the Galarian Slowking, you have Glastrier and Stakataka. Now Glastrier can't set up Trick Room like the other three can. However, you can see everything really is dependent upon that Trick Room getting up. Otherwise, it doesn't have that speed advantage, except for Mega Gallight, of course. Now, J Dizzle recognizes this position. Right here, they say, I'm a special Tornadus, and I'm going to make sure that I knock out this Stakataka. Bloody with a great prediction going into Slowking here on what is presumed to be a Focus Blast. Does virtually nothing, obviously because of Galarian Slowking's typing. And turn 28 comes. Now this is extremely pivotal in the match. Like I just mentioned, Trick Room is a very valuable asset to Bloody's team. Jules recognizes this and is packing the heat. Goes for taunt on the Galarian Slowking. And this is big. It's the first time we've seen it in the match, and it prevents that Trick Room from coming up. And now Jules is in the driving seat with speed potential. And now Stakataka can't come in freely. Glastrier can't come in freely. Slowking isn't really that offensive at the moment. So Jules now has switch initiative, has momentum, everything you really need in this match to make sure that she's going to be in the driving seat moving forward. And I truly believe if that Trick Room went up, Jules would have been in a difficult position with that Stakataka. Stakataka does tremendous amounts to Incineroar, even at -1. It does great amounts to Tornadus. I'm sure it does have the coverage for Hitmontop because of Body Press. It's Iron Defense Body Press. That is a great set, right? You're ignoring the Intimidates from Incineroar and Hitmontop, and you get to hit everything that isn't named Oxy on that side. So I believe, and others, that this was the top play of the week. Congratulations to Jules. Recap for the Gpbar week 1. Please let me know in the comments down below if you think anything should change, if you think I didn't pick the correct plays. I know mostly the viewers of this video is going to be in the league, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. We do have a Discord server. It is going to be linked in the description below on this video. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great night.